The River Tilt is one of the major feeder rivers in the massive Tay catchment area. Blair Athol sits at its confluence with the Garry. From an embarkation point upstream of the Tilt-Garry confluence, a long and committing mountain bike tour follows the glaciated defile of Glen Tilt, deep into the high mountains on the divide between the Tay and Dee river systems. The route stays on the Tay side of the watershed throughout, following the north flank of the deep valley of the Fealar Burn, before returning along the valley of the Fearnach River. En route, we will pass close to the beautiful Perthshire mountain of Carnan Ree, and will circumnavigate the mass of Ben Aglow, returning to the start point under the gaze of its 4 Munro peaks.
Right, we started out this morning at Old Bridge of Tilt here, just outside Blair Athol, and we've come up this west side of the River Tilt, across the river here, and up past Gilbert's Bridge, Marble Lodge, which was 5 miles, and we've just stopped just beyond Forest Lodge, which is 8 miles in. From here we'll continue up Glen Tilt, just beyond the falls of Tarf, and then cross the river here and follow this hill track up to Fealar Lodge.
Oh, I've been out one way once. That is a beautiful deep pool.
Years ago, God's sake.
Now reached the Falls of Tarf. We've just crossed the Bedford Memorial Bridge, a lovely little bridge in a remote setting, built in memory of a young 18-year-old lad who was drowned in August 1879 at this spot, and the bridge was built as a way of safe passage. From here we take this hill track up this side of this kind of burn to Fealar Lodge.
Bad, is it?
Careful with your feet, it's a steep ride.
Yeah. That's not bad at all.
No, it's not bad, is it?
Well, after a pretty steep push up out of the gorge, we're on safer ground now. That was pretty hard work coming up there, it's steep.
Aye, that was suffering from altitude.
Yeah, very narrow path, and these are not the ideal shoes for being on that kind of terrain really. They're better off with a pair of lightweight walking boots.
A few bikes come along here though. Tracks.
Right, we've reached Fealar Lodge now, after a kind of longish push across this, from Glen Tilt across this hill track here, this hill path. Not really rideable, much of it. And now it's out along this track, down to Daldoo, and then out along this track here, back into the lower part of Glen Tilt. Oh, it's not actually Glen Tilt, is it? It's Glen Fearnach come out in.
That's a fair old pull, that. 135 metres from the low point of that bridge. Yeah!
Okay, we've now reached Daldoo after a tremendous descent downhill from the pass over from Fealar Lodge. And we now head kind of northwest and round the Old Glen Loch, around this track here, up to Shinagag, and then out via Glen Fearnach back to the old Bridge of Tilt.
Well, this is a view of a way out back to Shinagag. Splendid view of Carnagawa, one of the summits on Benaglow. Still slipping gears, Rob? Yeah, still slipping gears. 3% in about half a mile. Yeah, show up that one. Tranquility at Shinagag in the late afternoon. Packing up the shopping bags. Here's the last run, Rob.
Hey!